Hey, it's me, Joel Larson, again, on Friday. Sorry if this doesn't actually come out on Friday. I didn't have time to record yesterday. So, yeah. But, in today's video, I'm going to be talking about, taxes, I guess, and taxing the rich. And not exactly specifically the rich in general, but it has more to do with the people who are employers and who have businesses where they have to hire people and stuff like that. I promise that I will try. I promise that I will try to make this to make this shorter than my what to expect and purpose video. But in my English class, why do I say class more than sorry? In my English class, we did this argumentative essay type thing on minimum wage. Well, we could have talked about school start time too, but I chose to do minimum wage because, and raising the minimum wage or not, and whether it'd be a good idea or not, and why. Honestly, I think it's a good idea to raise minimum wage, sort of. Like, in my state, Oregon, it's like at $9.10, so I think it's fine. But before you can raise the minimum wage, you have to compensate for the money that will be that the extra money that the employer / business owners / who's ever doing the hiring, the extra money that they're going to have to use. Because when you raise the minimum wage, you raise unemployment at the same time. I like the idea of raising the minimum wage because that means I'm going to get paid more when I get a job. So, but I don't know how likely I might actually get a job, being unexperienced for one, but also the employer having to pay extra money for the people they already have, and then also considering hiring me. Because if I buy bread in quantities of 6 for $2 each, then that means I'm paying $12 for a total of $12. But if the cost of bread rises to $4, the best way to save costs would be to stop buying my bread in a quantity of 6 and buy it in a quantity of 3, so I'm still paying $12 for my bread. Because I still need that bread. I just am going to buy it in a smaller quantity than I did before. So, how can instead of thinking, well, just because it can raise the unemployment, why does that mean we can't figure out a way to make raising the minimum wage work? So that's what I've done, sort of. I've had this idea before on a good way to tax the rich, kind of like I was saying before, and how to tax business owners and the people doing hiring. So this is the idea. So for the sake of this point, let's say everybody is taxed 10%. Now, for the people who have to do the hiring and stuff, or business owners or whoever it applies to, let's just, for the sake of the point, let's say they get taxed 2% less. But with that 2% less 2% less taxage, so paying 8% instead of 10%, with that extra 2% of money, it has to go towards hiring people and making and creating jobs, if there's a difference between making and creating. So, unless the money goes towards the specific thing, they have to pay back what they didn't use. So the example that I used in my essay was, let's say the extra 2% money is $500. Let's say with that $500 they use 300 of it to go towards making jobs / creating, again, if there's a difference, and hiring people. So, but with the other $200 of that $500, they have to pay the $200 back because they didn't use it all. Now, but let's say they still use the same $300 to pay for jobs and hiring people, for creating jobs and hiring people. But the other 2% they use for personal gain, whether it be for their company or themselves, other than the creating jobs and hiring people. Sorry for stuttering like that. If the extra $200, that $200 left over of the $500, they don't use correctly, they might end up paying $400 instead of $200 because they didn't use it for what it was supposed to do, or if they just don't use any of the $500 at all. They still have to go back and pay the whole $500 because it didn't go what it goes for. So they're still, and so if they don't use it for what it's supposed to be going for, in the long run, if they don't use the $500, they're still paying the same taxes as everybody else. But at the same time, with that extra 2%, the extra 2% that they're getting is going towards helping the economy, because I've checked with multiple people and they've agreed with me that the less unemployment there is, the better the economy. So, if the rich have the extra money that they're not willing to spend themselves, you gotta kind of sometimes make it so they have to take this extra money that they're given to go towards a certain thing, because not everybody's willing to do it themselves. You know what I mean? Like, share, and subscribe. Like this video, share this video on what you think to your friends, and subscribe to my channel to help me get to college. And also go to my About section to go to for a link to a GoFundMe to possibly donate some money so I can end up going to the college that I want. Yeah, that would be great. So, I promise, it's not a scam. Promise. But, comment down below what your opinion is on taxing the rich. Pretty sure a lot of you would probably say that you should tax the rich more. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I really don't care. I'm not much into politics. So, yeah. Like this video. Share this video with your friends. And what, in your opinion, and what you think of my idea. And also comment what you think of my idea. And, yeah. How they might implement this system, I do not know. Pretty sure they could find a way if they were to implement my system. But that's all I have. So, gonna stop being awkward now and just go. Like, oh, and sorry for not making it any less, for making it not make it any shorter. Really, really, really sorry. Can't think straightforward sometimes. It would have been easier if I had the paper with me, but my teacher needed to grade it, and I didn't want to start you guys off with a topic that could literally be a hit or miss for some people. Although, you might actually be surprised at my opinion and what I actually mean by what I said. So, maybe in a couple of weeks after 3 or 4 videos. So, from this video it'd be 1, 2, 3. So maybe my 4th, 5th, or 6th video. Promise. So yeah, like, comment, share. This time I'm done. I promise.